Kohala, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. I'm going to do a quick video on chasing the bag, the nigga mentality, essentially. I think it's like a Nipsey Hussle quote. He says, what is it? All money in, no money out. All these niggas do is just chase money. But I'm going to start in Sirach, the 31st chapter, and I'm going to start at the first verse. It says, watching for riches consuming the flesh, and care thereof driving away sleep. So the temple of the Most High, in which you were supposed to take care of, you ruin it, and you put damage upon it when it is that you're chasing the bread. And I'm going to skip over to the fourth verse, or actually the third verse as well. It says, the rich hath great labor in gathering riches, right? These rich people, they work hard into gathering their riches. And when he resteth, he is filled with delicacies, or delicates. The poor laboreth in his poor estate, and when he leaveth off, he is still needy. So the rich, they only get richer, and then they reap the things that they have. Like they're able to enjoy these things. I know for a fact that people be taking trips across the world, like on a yearly basis. They take 2, 3, 4, 5 trips and shit. But the poor, they're living paycheck to paycheck every single day.
We're the poor.
Paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, exactly. The poor reside in low places. Ecclesiastes 10th chapter. The rich reside in low places.
That's the riches. It goes, all these sitting in dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
Yeah,
the
rich in low places.
Yeah, the rich are rich in faith. Who are rich in faith?
Exactly. Right?
What is true? The true riches.
Right? The true riches. The riches are based on the knowledge of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. We're dealing with demons every single day.
Yeah, literally.
Every single day. And the fifth verse, he that loveth gold shall not be justified, and he that followeth corruption shall have enough thereof. So you can't justify the fact that you're chasing money and setting that as your idol on a daily basis.
Haggai 1:6.
Haggai 1:6. We can bring that out too in a second.
Sorry.
It's all right.
There you go.
It's all right.
You got it.
Fucking demon. It is a stumbling block unto them that sacrifice unto it, and every fool shall be taken therein.
Hold up.
We're in.
Haggai 1:6?
No, it's not. I gotta get it in. But it's a stumbling block. Essentially, this is it's gonna be a lot of people's vices. A lot of these people chase the bag so much that they think that's what's valuable. Haggai 1:6. Ye have shown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye not filled with drink. Ye clothe, but there is none warm. And ye that earn wages put into a bag with holes. All right. You brought it up.
Why you make it so awkward? But that bag of holes, like you gonna continuously labor, and just to make pocket change, all right. And this pocket change literally goes nowhere because it falls out your pocket. You always spend it on some what's that, Baruch? Subject to payments.
3 and 10, bro. 3 and 10.
Yeah, you live in paycheck to paycheck, trying to chase a bag. If you want to go to Proverbs, let me bring it out.
All right. You get that.
Okay,
I could get out. Galatians 6 and 8.
Here, I got you. If you don't have this written already. Proverbs 23:4. Labor not to be rich, seize from thine own wisdom. Without set thine eyes upon that which is not, for riches certainly make themselves wings, they fly away as an eagle toward heaven. So it's gonna keep flying away from you.
Exactly. Labor not to be rich. We can get out Proverbs 25 and 16 off of that. It says, hast thou found honey? Eat so much as which suffices for thee, lest thou be filled wherein and vomited. And I believe that also goes into an unbalanced nature. Let me get that as well. We got Proverbs 27 and 1. It says, oh, that's not the right one. What is that? Unbalanced is an abomination unto the Lord.
Yeah, Proverbs 11 and 1.
Yeah, 11 and 1. That's what I meant. But these people, Israel, honestly, out of all people on this earth, Israel chases the bag so much more, and it is so much more in vain. a lot of these people that have wealth, a lot of these people that drive around the Teslas and the nice cars and shit, it is a generational wealth. These people have things from their grandfathers and their grandfathers, but our grandfathers are picking fucking cotton, you know? The rich sit in low places, as we said earlier. So filling your belly, you need to spew out the rest of this worldly shit. And Wisdom is all in it. Well, no, I think it's 2 John 2:15 is love not the world, neither things in it. Because honestly, the only reason that you're chasing money is to buy things that are nice. And the nice things that you buy are to boast unto the people that you think fucking mean something.
Yeah, that's true.
Proverbs 27:1 real quick. Boast not thyself to tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day bring forth. You could build up all this money, build up all this capital and shit, and you can get hit with a straight bullet.
All right, Matthew 6:25. Therefore I say, or 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve the Most High and Mammon. And Mammon basically representing money. So you're gonna labor, you're gonna keep laboring to get rich. Ultimately, not to get rich. It's gonna take. Shoot, I don't even know if the Lord even allows you to get rich, because
Exactly.
poverty and riches are of the Lord. So that's even if the Lord allows you to get rich. And once you understand that this place is our captivity and not our rest, talking to you Israelites, then you understand that laboring is laboring to be rich is vain. All right, what's that? Vanity. Even
Exactly.
King Solomon, he had all this substance, the wealth, he had everything, but he said all was vain because you can't enjoy it.
Exactly.
Because you're gonna potentially just leave it up to another.
And then going down in that chapter 2, you could go to the 34th verse. It says, take thereof no thought for tomorrow take no thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. Cast your burdens upon the Lord, and the Lord will answer you. Essentially, if the Lord deals with you. A lot of people, they kind of live in this state where they're lukewarm. Revelation 3:16. They're lukewarm, and the Lord will spew you out your mouth. You can't be double-minded. You're either in this truth and you want to stay in this truth and you live day by day for the Lord and of the Lord, or you low-key want to be in this world and be something essentially. When all of this is vanity, there's no one here to impress.
I got you. There you go. Job 28:16. It's talking about wisdom. It cannot be valued with the gold of Ophir, or the precious onyx, or the sapphire. The gold and the crystal cannot equal it, and exchange of it shall not be for jewels of fine gold. No mention shall be made of coral or pearls. For the price of wisdom is above rubies. The topaz of Ethiopia shall not equal it, neither shall it be valued with pure gold. So this is a precious stone. Like, these cost a lot of money, but wisdom is far above all that. Because look at this. Proverbs 11:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death. And we on the way out. Like, this shit is on its way out. So
We're only drawing near it.
yeah.
Literally, he's trying to look impressive in that cheap ass car.
You can't buy yourself into the kingdom. There's no, you can't do that. All right, Lord, He already knows who's set to make it and who's not. The rich aren't gonna pay their way into the kingdom. Like, what?
There's no way. It's like a camel into the tip of a needle.
Yeah, it's
Like,
very
you're not getting in if you're not of the Lord and the Lord doesn't deal with you.
Yeah, because you have, like, having nice things is not a sin, but making laboring to be rich, having that shit to be your God, that's where you go off.
Exactly. Idolizing these things.
Exactly.
You chase after these things every single day. If the Lord will give you a bone, and if the Lord may have you have nice things, then that is of the Lord and that is for you. But
Yeah.
you sitting there leaning on your own understanding, trying to be the next fucking millionaire and shit. You're not Bill Gates, nigga.
And the funny thing is, if these people understood with the wisdom, they don't understand this place is on its way out. How you gonna be rich in a broken economy, a crashed economy? None of this shit's gonna matter.
Well, let me get this one scripture out. Miserable. Revelations 3:17. Because thou sayest, I am rich and increase with goods, and have need of nothing, and knowest thou art wretched and miserable, poor, blind, and naked. So even those that have chased the bag and acquired it, you're fucking miserable at the end of the day. A lot of these celebrities that you see, they put on this persona, they put on this facade, and then once the fucking doors close, they're wretched.
Yeah, why do you think they're
miserable,
consumed with all these drugs and things?
Exactly.
To get their mind off all the wicked shit they have to do.
Exactly. A lot of these people sell out their souls, sellouts.
Yeah.
Just get to that point. And not even if they didn't sell out, they're still miserable in all of the fact.
Exactly. Because that's different. That's a different point. But damn, I just lost my point.
Well, I heard of this family. It was like an ex-NFL player. He had his wife in his wealthy home. He spent $25,000 a year to send all 4 of his kids to the nicest high school that is available so that they can get a really good college education at Ivy League school. And the middle child killed both of the parents. The middle child, who's been born into money and who has had, these are all Jake's given too. These are so-called Judah or so-called black people. But he killed the father and the mother because he was just so miserable. He was fucking blind. He said that he felt belittled and, the whole nine. A demon took over him and smote his whole family. And that's the humbleness of being in his truth. Because that shit can happen. At any point in time, the Lord may take you.
Riches profit not in the day of destruction. Did he buy himself out of death?
No.
All that money wasted just for his own son to come to slay him. See, that's why you have to fear the Lord. Because once you understand the fear of the Lord, you understand that the Lord, he's the one that grants all things.
Exactly.
Whatever you need, the Lord knows, the Lord knows the number of hairs that are on the head. So if he knows we're lacking something, do you not think he's gonna grant it to us if we're serving him? So that's one. And 2, going back to the wisdom, if you had wisdom, you would understand, especially like coming up. Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Basically, roughly paraphrasing. So when the economy crashes and none of your riches matter, when people are going to be ravishing for basic necessities, then what are you going to do?
Exactly. But if you're in his truth, Isaiah 65 and what was it, like 17, it's like the elect shall still eat.
Yeah, my servant shall eat.
And my servant shall still eat, my servant shall be hungry.
You're not going to buy yourself out of it.
In no way you are.
Yeah, look at the money in Venezuela. None of that money means shit. All that shit is hyperinflated. You can't. It's toilet paper now.
Exactly. And we're moving in towards a government shutdown and an electrical shutdown. I heard something that out of the trillions of dollars in circulation, there's only probably, I think it was said 1 trillion is actual money in liquidity. That is physical money. Exactly, tangible. And once they turn this shit off, you have nothing. A lot of these people's cars aren't even gonna fucking work anymore. These people's houses, they're gonna have to go back to candles and shit. So all that high-tech touchscreen fucking toilet bowl and shit that they got, it doesn't do anything. They're gonna have a clogged up sewer just like everyone else, Exactly. So once this shit all turned off, you realize how pointless that chasing the money shit was. And if it rubs you the wrong way and you really wish to be in this world, to have these nice things, if you want your nice ass chains and you want your fucking, I mean, really think about it. The gold and the precious stones that we will receive in the kingdom can't even be comparable to that of the shit that's here.
Bro, it's gonna be way more precious than it is now. It's gonna be more pure, basically.
Exactly. Everything's gonna be more pure. So chasing after this world is just chasing your own tail to your death. That's just stupid.
Hell yeah.
You need to stay in these law, statutes, and commandments. Honestly, that leaves it off right there. There's enough said. You shouldn't chase money.
You serve the Lord, because the Lord, he's the one that grants. The Lord kills and makes alive.
Exactly.
So the Lord may literally let you get your riches, but he smites you with a plague or something, and then you can't enjoy your riches.
Exactly.
All that was in vain.
Stephen Hawking, he was crippled. He was crippled as hell.
Yeah, he was prideful. The Lord humbled his ass, and he talking about there you know God. Well, there's no Stephen Hawking.
Exactly.
That niggas in the spirit were waiting to come down from slavery.
Exactly. And not only him, all these athletes, aspiring to be like or wanting to be anything like these people on this earth that are so-called something is just vanity. It's vanity affairs, and you're giving into the flesh, essentially.
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, my fault. Oh, because look at athletes. in a middle, like, there's literally been times where, like, there's been baseball games going on, right? And then something happens, or, like, you hear gunshots, the whole nine. You're not, everyone is not worried about you no more. Or, the status, the fame, all that shit, the worldly shit. Not worried about that. They're worried about their own lives. So imagine how much more when all hell breaks loose. All that fame and all the riches you have, you just made yourself a bigger target because niggas already know you got stuff. And two, none of this is gonna matter because if the Lord's not with you, then He's against you.
Exactly. All right. I think I'm gonna end it off with this one because point's been captured. You shouldn't chase this money, and you're doing that because you want to consume yourself in the flesh. It says 6 and 8. For he that sowed to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that sowed to the Spirit shall the Spirit reap life everlasting. So if you sow to the law, statutes, commandments, and you follow this truth and sincerity, you will have life everlasting.
If you serve the Lord and you part of your elect, you're gonna be good.
Exactly. 2/3 will be eliminated. You don't want to be a part of those 2/3. And especially if you claim to be in this truth now, but you follow it within a lukewarm countenance. Exactly. So I think that completes that quick lesson. It was really simple milk. So you shouldn't have an issue not chasing money. And if you do have an issue, pray unto the Lord. Pray without ceasing. And with that, I say shalom.